my name is Lynette. I'm a professional accountant with 30 years experience, and I own a business called Austral Accounting. We specialize in the SME market, and I absolutely love what I do on a daily basis. My background in education, I would say, is rather ordinary. I finished school in Durban, went to varsity, didn't like the field of study, but started working and decided to go pursue my studies. I hold a Bachelor in Commerce, a BCompt, specializing in accounting and taxation. Other than that, I'm also finished the facet leadership programs. I keep on doing CPDs. I love learning. The part that I love about how we evolve as people is that we have to keep on learning. And it can be things that you're really passionate about, things that interest you, but learning is definitely the path to success. My biggest dream, I would say, is to just rule the world. I think women get the raw side of the stick sometimes because we are mothers, caregivers, providers, businesswomen. So my big dream would be to see a more equitable society. I recently went to India, and I was actually quite sad to see how women are still oppressed. We have a very free society in South Africa, and women can partake in the economic activity, while lots of parts of the world you don't see that. So my big dream would be fair for all. Everybody should be able to achieve their dreams and just do it for themselves. How did I get to where I am today? I took a roundabout. At school, I loved drama, right? I did it as a 7th subject, and I really thought that would be my thing. And my mother said, it ain't going to work like that, sweetheart. You need a career. So she took me off to a career counselor, and he tested, and he said, oh, accounting, this is so your thing. I went like, no. But, back in the 90s, there was no money in theatre and all of those things. And off I went to varsity. I went to Rao. I did my first year, and I was like, no, this is not for me. Eventually, I decided, no, sorry, Mom, I love you, but I'm out. So I dropped out of my first year. I came back to Durban and started looking for a job. And lo and behold, what job would it be? An accounting job. And as I got settled in the job, I'm going, you know what? This is actually, I love the work. I didn't quite understand how the education part was fitting in when you're sitting somewhere in varsity. And during that time of working, I decided, you know what? I really do love this work. I love the people, I love the systems, I love the processes, I love compliance. So I said, okay, well, let's go and redo that degree. It's waiting for me. It took me a while to finish my degree because I did all correspondence, but best decision ever, and I will now tell you that the professor was correct. Who or what inspires me? I don't have a specific one person. I would want to say that it's the people that come in and out of my life constantly. I love the people that we do business with, the people that is in my sphere, and everybody actually contributes and uplifts me. I always learn something from somebody. It doesn't matter if it's the guy that opens the lift this morning, right? He uplifted me because he was smiling so much. So for me, it's the people in my sphere that fuels me. How we've made an impact within our business and industry is we've been able to change the way accounting and finance is done in this century. I love that we were able to change and put technology in, but I think my favorite thing about my business is the fact that we've been able to mentor and get new professional accountants in the South African economy. So I'm loving that part, and I think I did play a big role in their careers and molding these people to be able to do great work out there. Thinking about the achievements that we've had within our business and myself, I think there's a couple of ones that stand out, and one of them would be the Facet Leadership Program. I was very fortunate to be part of a group last year to do the Facet Leadership Program, all based on women trying to build leadership skills. That has taught me a lot, to be quite honest. I've loved it. That with things like the Graça Machel Trust program that we're currently on, all of those skills are helping me to put back into my business and to put back into our community, because I think a lot of business people forget that it's not just the people within your business that you're uplifting and helping, it's their families and their grandkids. So for every one person that you're employing, literally, we are helping 3 or 4 or 5 people. So those programs and those things have really helped me try and escalate and not sit in a corner and just do my thing. I'm also trying to be a little bit more out there. Challenges as an accountant and a business owner, sure, you encounter them literally every day. There's never not something that blows your mind and something that you haven't actually seen yet. I would say that insolvencies and business rescue, they are very traumatic for the business owner and also traumatic for me. What I would say is that although it's unknown, the minute you educate yourself about something, it becomes unknown, and then you can actually figure out your way through it. And with a lot of things, that's been my coping mechanism, right? So if you don't understand, if you're sitting in a crunch, you go and learn and understand the problem first, and then the solution will come naturally. My advice to young women be to actually be out there. I'm not saying front center, hoo-ha. I'm saying to believe in yourself. I see a lot of women that don't believe that they can achieve, which I think is wrong. Also, reach out. Women have very large networks of people and information, and people will share information with you if you ask. So don't be afraid to ask. Ask about the programs that's being run by government. Ask about support. Ask, and you'll get the information. In that way, you don't have to make the mistakes that all of us have made, and your path will be a little bit easier. So I would say, again, go for it. Nothing can actually stop you achieving what you need to achieve. It sounds corny when you think about what I do for relaxing and finding balance, but I like spending time at home, and if I'm not at home, I love to travel with my husband. I also love paddle now. I'm useless, absolutely useless, but I giggle a lot, I laugh, I'm with friends, I'm outside, so I'm finding that that's a lot of fun. And then playing with my cricket machine. I don't know if anybody's heard of a cricket machine yet. So I make t-shirts and caps and mugs, and I play around that, give it to my staff, make something for their birthday. So that's what I do to keep myself busy.